Welcome to 285 South.
Come check us out for y'all's rising needs at 285 South Dispensary.
You can catch them at 1725 Southeast Main. Don't forget. See all this fire around. 285 South Dispensary. Don't miss out. Yeah.
Hey guys, y'all make sure to come check out 285, man. This is where I come shopping. Every Wednesday, dog. Payday hits around, I'm here. Check out this rosin out.
Do the suits not get what you're trying to do? Are you the industry guinea pig for someone? Are you getting more buzzwords than results? Lucky for you, there's Route 66 Labs. Creative solutions for restrictive industries. Visit Route66Labs.com today.
Dads can dance.
Oh, mic is muted.
What the fuck am I doing? Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another motherfucking
Yo.
Hump Day Sesh. Sorry about that. This shit's going a little haywire on me. I tried clicking off the mute, and that shit's fucking like. So, welcome back. Let's see what we got going on in the motherfucking comments. We got JJ earlier. We're saying what's up. We got Tyler Bennett in the motherfucking YouTube. Yo, what's up, Tyler? How's the road going for you, bro? Hope you're doing good. Clint Brandon in the motherfucking YouTube. Yo, let's go. How's it going, everyone? It's fucking hanging down pretty low today, bro. It was hotter than a motherfucker today. What's up, JJ? Fucking JJ, that's the only thing he knows how to say is what up, and sup.
You know what's crazy? I got a call earlier. I thought it was you at first, and I'm like, maybe it's fucking JJ. There's no caller ID, first of all. I'm like, all right, it's probably JJ. And I answer it, and they're like, hello. And they're like, is this Joseph DabbDadds? I'm like, oh, no.
Click.
All right, I got to go. Bye. And
Click.
I keep talking. I'm like, all right. I go with it, and I start trying to mimic their voice in Hindu. And I'm like, this is Joseph DabbDadds. How may I help you? And they just fucking hung up.
They said, fuck you.
And in my back of the head all day, I was like, is that fucking JJ? Because he used to do that to me.
Oh shit! I wouldn't be surprised if it still was JJ.
That's funny.
Tyler Bennett saying he is home tonight. I think I'm still blocked. But hell yeah, Tyler. Oh shit, glad you're at home tonight, man. Sesh it up with the boys. See what's up. What kind of dabs you taking, dog? Are you smoking on a joint? What's up? What kind of strain you puffing on tonight, dog? This homie right here, dog. He's got a fucking. I was checking out his page the other day, bro. This fool's got a badass sound system. I think he does sound competition and shit like that. Yeah, bro. You're gonna have to come down to Clovis, New Mexico. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to get with the homie Keegan, bro. That motherfucker. That's what he does as a profession. Keegan.
Clovis?
No, in Colorado. Colorado now. Yeah. Keegan builds fucking. They bring builds.
Really?
Bass builds from fucking Colorado, and they bring them down to Clovis and get down with that shit.
I know. Clovis.
No smoke for me. What? Is it tea break, dog? What is it? I support whatever it is. If you smoke or don't smoke and you watch the show, I love you for it.
Damn,
I love you for it.
Soldier.
I used to not smoke, so I can't be like, oh no, you got to be a fucking smoker. Fuck no, dog. You got to be a smoker.
I'm chilling, shit.
He's chilling. I'm about to take a hit of that pen though.
Hey,
hello, Benjamin.
Milky,
I haven't hit a pen in a minute, so candy grapes, strawberry. What is it on right now?
Click it 3 times, and then it'll light up whichever one it's on.
Oh, it's on the strawberry milk.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. And it's fire, bro. It's lasted me too long. I'm ready for new flavors, but I can't get through it.
How long have you had it for?
Dude, going on 2 months. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Was that a 10 grammer?
Did that motherfucker change colors while you had it?
Huh?
Like
there's a text. So you've had it for 2 months. Has it changed colored? No.
Well, I don't know. I'm colorblind.
A la verga. That's right. Downtime in the ring, 2 for 2. Nick is making me proud. Oh shit!
I'll try.
Let's go. 215 Orion HCCA 30K. Ooh, max each.
2 Orions. Ooh, Orions are good.
He's
And
out.
15s. Damn.
Oh,
What kind of box do you have?
Damn it, boy. Nick, when you come in to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey, if you got on PS5, yo, add me.
What up? Take a
Yeah,
fat
totally.
dab for me. I don't think he's trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh on fucking console, dog. I think he's trying to duel you, like fucking duel you.
If we're gonna bust out the cards, bro.
A la verga. Pull out the old
Don't look at the
fucking
dust on them.
deck. Time to bust out the deck. Did you? Were you the kid that had the fucking little art
Dual
thing?
disc.
Shut the fuck up.
That
Where
was
you?
me. That was
That
me,
big
bro.
old dick. Oh,
You
man.
lucky motherfucker.
Hey, bro. Hey, I even had that look on me. Whenever I look, I'm like, whoo, wow, face down. And my, yeah, bro.
Boy, I remember when those first fucking came out. I wanted one so fucking bad, bro. So fucking bad. Look, I almost cried over it, dog.
Yeah, it
I
was.
wanted one so fucking bad, dude. My dad would not. My dad said, I need a 12-pack of Bud Light beer before I can go buy you anything for.
My mom didn't let me go to school with it, bro. I wanted to.
No
go
shit,
so
you were
bad.
ready to go fuck up all them kids.
Bro, I had it mounted on my backpack, ready to go. I had a Dragon deck ready to go. Fucking Toon World deck ready to go. I was like, yo, whoever wants to smoke, bro, I'm right here.
If you had one of those, you were a rich kid in my fucking book. You're a rich kid in my fucking book.
No, I just bugged my parents forever, bro.
Shit, boy, I could have fucking bugged the shit out of my dad, and I would have got 2 black eyes for it.
Okay, then I'll say I was blessed.
Oh shit!
I'll admit.
I got 2 more Orions, 15s, 10K watt each, just sitting waiting for my wall build. A la fucking verga, brother. Hey, for on the back. Oh, it's because you got to pick up. Never mind. Damn, a
I got a
wall bill,
sundown.
boy. That's fucking sick. I was about to say, throw some on the fucking roof. I see metal. Eating penguin, dog. Fuck.
Shake your house down.
I'm telling you, dog, you and the homie Keegan got to get together, man. Y'all got to get together. But let me go ahead and shout out the sponsors real quick. Let's get this motherfucking show on the road. We're about 10 minutes in. We got another 50 minutes in. We got a special guest joining us tonight from 7:45 to 8 to give us a rundown on House Bill number 10. It's over the cannabis industry and some other stuff as well. And there is no better other person than Chad Lozano to come on this motherfucking show and give us the 411. It's the best way to get down to it because Lunger sees it in one way, I see it in another way, and Nick may see it in two different ways that we do.
I don't know nothing about it.
Nick's
And
the
that's the
neutral
thing.
guy.
Yeah, Nick's the neutral guy, but
I'm learning tonight.
I'm learning too. And there's some words on there that I don't fucking understand, and that's where Chad Lozano comes in to dumb it down for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
where we
dumbs
bring
it
the
down and
pro to dumb it down
Yep,
for us.
and he speaks people to me. He don't speak politics to me. He speaks people to me. So if you're like me and you don't understand all the politics shit on the cannabis industry in New Mexico, stay tuned tonight from 7:45 to 8. We're gonna be bringing Chad Lozano on, and we're gonna be he's gonna be talking to us about what we got going on here. So, this is House Bill 10, HB 10. There, Mr. Downtime in the ring. Oh damn! I don't know if he plays that way, Tyler. I don't know if he plays that way, but you can try. No, I'm just playing. But I got you, dog. I got you. I'll fucking put you on. I'll put you on connect. I got you. I'll put you on contact. There we go. The HB10. I want to research it. And I actually researched Chad Lozano on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. I think it was the Grassy Logic, his podcast.
I'm not sure. I didn't know he had a
I don't want to say who's the New Mexico plug. Is that him?
High maintenance.
High maintenance, Veronica and them, right? But is Chad? I don't know if Chad's a part of it or if Chad's like one of.
I don't think so.
But the New Mexico plug talks about the same stuff. Put the politics in the cupboard, Lalo. Fuck off, Justin. I still think it's cupboard, man. Is it cover? Cover, huh?
Cupboard.
Cupboard.
What the?
You mean the
fuck?
cabinet?
Nah, damn it. Chad is Grassy Logic. Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
All right. So Grassy Logic. I thought he was both of them. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Vote for Pedro. Huh?
Did you thought he was the plug?
The New Mexico plug, yeah, like
you thought
because
he
that
was
New
the-
Mexico plug on Instagram, they also share great information on the New Mexico cannabis. Yeah, they really do. But let me get back on over to this real quick. Big shout out to 285 South Dispensary, man. Make sure to go check them out at 1725 Southeast Main Street between it's the Sweet Bee between the Glass Cock. What the fuck? The Black Hawk Brewery and the Lash Lab. I love that, bro. I don't know what's going on tonight. A big old glass cock just popped up in front of me like ding. I was like, oh shit.
285 just got a fucking fresh drop of melt, fresh press. You don't want to
Love you, buddy. I love you. But yeah, that big shout out to 285 South Dispensary, man. If you're looking for the fire, looking for the cleanest fucking smoke in town, that is a place to go. Now, if you can't get close to 285 and you want to, make sure and you want to get as close as like to 285, or you're like, hey man, that's just too far for me. Any other place closer to me? And if you're from the Carlsbad area, this is for you. Go check out Three Amigos, man. Go fucking check them out. Go hit up the homie JJ, Darren, and Rock. Man, bro, they know what's up too. I'm telling you, JJ is the type of guy that since we met him from day one, we can tell him, Nick can tell him, hey, I want this kind of smoke to make me feel good and relaxed, but I don't want it to give me paranoia. I don't want it to fuck with me like that. What can I smoke? And JJ will have the fucking answer. He'll pull out 2-3 different ones and he'll explain to you which ones does what, this does that, boom. And he'll even tell you how to smoke it. He'll tell you, be like, all right, take a few hits and then chill and wait for it to hit because this one can probably come in heavy. He'll be honest with you, bro. That's the good thing about these guys, man, about these bud tenders over at 285 and Trio Amigos, man. These guys know what they're talking about. You can go in and just ask them. I've heard people walk in and be like, oh, I'm just only into flower. I just want these kind of pre-roll. I want something fruity. Boom. These are my fucking 5 top strains that are fruity. This one smells like this. This one smells like that. That one smells like that. Which one would you like? Boom, boom. They smell it. And not just one brand, different brands. And it's one of those things that I love to see. When I go in like to a toy store, I don't want to see the same fucking toy for 3 fucking aisles. Does that make sense?
I felt that.
I don't want to walk back in and see the same shit in the same fucking area of the shelf that was there fucking 2 weeks ago. Like it happens. I understand that, but these guys got a variety. Okay, a variety. All right, that's all I got to say on that, man.
So make sure if you're in Carlsbad, make sure to go check out Trio Amigos. Get with JJ, get with Darren, get with Rock, get with them, and they will. I'm telling you, they're gonna push you in the right direction. I promise you. I promise you. All right. Big shout out to Justin Trowbridge over at Route66Labs.com for all your video marketing needs on your business. Even if you're looking for a web page and you're looking for an ad, 30 seconds, a minute, 3 minutes, whatever. You want a movie done for your shit? That's the guy to hit up right there. Justin Trowbridge over at Route66Labs.com. Badass intro he created for us. Badass fucking advertisement shows, videos he's created for us as well. We love Justin. We love you, dog. But yeah, make sure to go check out Justin Trowbridge for all your business marketing needs. Justin Trowbridge over at Route66Labs.com. Take it away, Mr. Lunger.
Let's go. Check out www.glassartrva.com for all your banger boutique accessory needs. You can check out their first and second quality quartz.
Yeah.
Don't forget to use our discount code DAB20 for every purchase for 20% off. I get all my dabbing accessories from them. I get my quartz from them. I got my dunk station from them as well. The only thing I didn't get is my torch and my fucking dab tool and my dab stand. Other than that, go check them out. It's again, www.glassartrva.com. Don't forget to use discount code DAB20 for 20% off every purchase, motherfuckers.
Oh, DAB20.
Speaking of another motherfucking company, let's go with aLeafglass.com. Don't forget to use discount code DAB20 for 20% off every purchase as well. As if you've been with us from the start, you know we've been using aLeaf glass for a while now. Them to me,
this day, I still use it.
Till this day, they're great for your flower products, for your freaking dabbers. Go check them out. They got pendants. They got all kinds of accessories.
Functional pendants at that.
Oh yeah, I see functional pendants. So go check them out. They always have new stuff. Always a big inventory, big inventory, guys.
And it's pretty cool because every season that comes around too, like or almost every holiday, they have like new shit dropping.
Oh yeah,
spooky glass or like they just got different shit.
And they have discounts as well. You don't have to use ours. They
you
have
can actually use ours
ones.
with the discount. If
Oh,
they got
for
a
real?
discount
Wow.
going on, you can if you buy it if they have a sale going on and you use the sale, you're like, okay, I'm purchasing it off because it's 25% off this week. And then you throw our fucking 20% code on there. Guess what? Bam! You just got 45% off on a fucking piece, dog. Like, come on, banger kids, bro.
I'm off.
Look, you got Lalo started now.
What's up, dog?
Oh,
what kind of banger kit you want? You want a slurper? You want a bucket? You want something that spins? A la fucking verga, brother.
And Lalo's tried mostly all of them.
Yeah, bro. I fucking shout out to aLeaf Glass, man. They hooked it up. They fucking said, hey, we see you dabbing. Try these out. Try these bangers out. Let us know what you think.
Josh Stardabber, he loves that shit too. If he was here, he'd fucking go on and tell you how much he loves that shit. He even broke the fucking one he loves too. Which one did he break? The UFO one?
The UFO banger kit. Oh, yeah. He broke that.
He broke that one.
I broke my favorite piece, and that's the bugs.
Which one?
The blue one.
Wait,
bugs.
the rig?
The rig.
No way.
With
How'd you break
the
it?
banger. With my favorite fucking banger.
Where is it?
You remember the one with the slits inside of it, the auto spinner? It was like an hourglass, and then it was it had 2 slits on the side, and it was an auto spinner. Like it would auto spin. You throw the balls in there, and you can cap it on top, and it's just.
I'll probably find a video. You have it somewhere out there. But you broke that one?
You know what? I did a dab through one of those slits one time, through the little hole.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro, I fucking broke it.
What? How'd you break it? The rig at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That motherfucker went flying. That's all I gotta say.
When? I didn't notice it last week.
Oh, it's been about 2 weeks now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the Bubs.
Dude, it was a fucking that's my favorite, the spinner. Dude, that was sick, is it not?
Damn.
I was trying to hold your hand, dog. I forgot that I put this. Oh yeah. I was like, where's the fucking
I know we homies, bro. But now you get
like that song, Nomás de Compas, bro. Nomás de Compas, just as friends. We're just friends. That's it.
If you say so, shit, come
Oh shit, it was on camera. We were supposed to go down here way. Oh shit.
I just
scratching our legs.
I followed your lead, bro.
Hey, so how was that hash hole you and Josh tried the other night?
Oh, it was rough.
That mini one?
It was rough.
For real?
Yeah.
No way.
I think that motherfucker was sitting on the shelf for a minute. I think that motherfucker was sitting on the shelf for a minute. Even Josh too. We rated it at a 5, bro. Yeah, we rated it at a 5.
Wow.
And like I said, certain companies, bro, you gotta watch out with what they put out there. If you want fresh shit, I say you shop with the local store, like from your local area, like honestly, because
Like 285.
yeah, 285 Three Amigos, you know, like somebody
plug,
local,
good
bro,
plug.
like fucking help out your local peeps, man. Dude, I'm telling you, some of these bigger companies, man, and they can kill me later if they want, but some of these bigger companies, man, some that do wholesale and shit like that, they sit on this shit for a while. They'll sit on it for a while and then pop it out when it's close to expiration or whatever, or they're running low on product, or it's just how that business works. It's just how a wholesaling fucking company works. And if you sit on it too long, it don't matter how sealed that bitch is. Eventually that bitch is gonna go stale. It's gonna taste like shit.
That's
Something's
true.
gonna happen with it. It happens. And that's just the way that kind of business is rolled. And yeah, to me, if it's something like freshly dropped, like even dude, even with 285 and Three Amigos, like, oh, okay, how new is this one? Like how long ago did it drop? Like actually drop? Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I
a week
wonder
ago.
if
Like, you know what
rosin
I mean?
can
Like,
stay
Yeah.
that fresh if you properly store
Store
it,
it.
like vacuum seal it,
and put it in
can
the
stay
fridge
for
or something,
years,
like
I
somewhere
bet,
cold.
huh?
I'm
Probably for-
pretty. Everybody hear that?
That was a big old boom.
That was a big old boom. I
That
gotta
was-
check this out.
Go ahead. That was crazy.
Take over your first.
Yeah. What the hell was I just talking about? That was crazy. Rosin or any type of extracts. If you vacuum seal them, I'm pretty sure you can preserve the terps for as long as you want, right? Throw it in the freezer, vacuum sealing. Fucking 10 years later, 15 years later, bring it out, cut open the bag. I bet it'd still be fresh, huh? No, I'm pretty sure. I bet you. What do y'all think? Go ahead, comment right there in the comment section.
I'm pretty sure it'll stay pretty fresh.
Yeah, I think so.
Better than just leaving it out and just fucking tossing it to the wind.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because I know when I put my jars in there, if let's see, how can I say this right? I guess if I just get it and then throw it in there, I notice it'll dry up sometimes. Maybe that's just me not tying it properly. I'm not sure.
My son at the same time.
Oh, but did you hear anything out there?
Nothing else.
My lady said she heard it
You
too.
heard it too.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, loud as fuck.
I don't know if anybody got any eyes on that shit. Hey, did y'all see that there was like some UFOs east of Roswell, southeast of Roswell, some shit like that? There was people like commenting on that shit not too long ago. Did you see that?
Yeah,
That I seen on the Facebook page. People
Yeah,
are like,
yeah.
"That's that plane or some shit."
Let me find another
Yeah,
plane
fuck
went down.
still bitches. I hate still bitches. Still bitches get on my fucking nerves, bro.
Still bitches.
Fucking verga. All right. Where was I at? But yeah, the motherfucker just tasted horrible. We rated it both out of 5, bro.
What
just
was it? What was? Do you know? Do you remember?
No, I don't. I think the wrapper's like right there, right on top. Look, you can see it right there. Fucking in the trash. See it? What is it? It was a mini one too, bro. I honestly think I think they forgot to put the fucking it was that rosin rosé with
rosé.
yeah. They forgot. I think they forgot to put the hash in that motherfucker.
For
To be honest,
real?
bro.
What the
like
fuck?
we didn't even know
GMO
when we
with
hit the,
rosé.
Hash hole without the hash.
yeah.
Damn.
Y'all got jip, bro.
You know what? And I bet they didn't just do it to one. I bet they probably did it to a bunch.
I
Maybe.
bet,
Now
dude.
that's all fucked up, huh?
I think it makes it look nicer in the freezer, like the melts from Frost Factory changes. Oh yeah, if you leave it out the fucking fridge, that motherfucker, yeah.
But will it like just the taste go away after a long period of time? I know it'll still look nice and everything.
No, the taste. If it starts changing color, I'm gonna say smell and taste are going with it.
Yeah, I think we should do a video on it, bro, and just like start now, and then just a couple months from now, pull it out, take a dab, throw it back in.
See what the taste different.
Yeah.
You know what? Might
That's a
have to
good
just pick one up
idea.
and
Let's just put it to the test,
Yeah,
bro.
put some to the test and see what's up. Yeah, I think I honestly tasted my first food grade rosin the other night.
Ooh.
I think I did.
How was it?
It tasted like food oil, like straight up like food, like the oil that you cook, and then like if that food is a little too greasy, you can kind of taste the oil. Like,
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You get what I'm
uh-huh.
saying?
Fucking Long John
And I-
Silver's.
There you go, some shit like that. Yeah.
I put them on blast for it. I like that shit.
It's one of those things. Like I took the dab, and right away I started tasting some food in the bag, and I was like, "Is this food grade? Is this what they call food grade?" That's what I said. I didn't bash on it.
Did you say that in your head?
No,
or
yeah,
did
I
you
said
say
in my
that
head,
out
it's like,
loud?
is this
Like,
food
you're like,
grade?
So why do they call it
Yeah.
food grade though? Like, what's up with that?
Well, longer, do you really know, or like
or
you
do you just
kind of
put it
know?
with
I just
edibles?
kind of know.
Kind of
Kinda
know. Give us your kind of know, and then we can ask somebody in the chat.
Food grade, it happens to be 45U with the micron range, and I believe it's 160U micron range. It's just the micron screen. I believe it's bigger, so a bunch of more crap could pass through, and not just the fine quality heads like the 70U or the 90U or the 120.
So more matter.
Yeah, plant matter, I guess you can say too. I'm not sure too much after that. That's all I got on that one.
I'm about to check this shit out
I've
because
heard of distillate. There's different styles of distillate. There's food grade distillate, and then there's this kind of
Oh,
distillate.
for real? See, I didn't know
Like, I've
that.
heard of
That's
shit like that,
crazy.
too. I could be wrong,
Mhm.
but this, like, I could have took it in a different way, but that's the way I took it. Like, yeah, there's this because there's people like, yeah, you're smoking food grade shit. You can pretty much cook with that shit, like to cook it or whatever the fuck.
sounds
Yeah,
like some
that's why
Heisenberg
people
shit,
use
bro.
it in food
Honestly,
grade.
Yeah, like that's
Put
the
in
scientific
edibles and
side of my
shit.
side that I'm like,
yeah.
¿Qué está pasando?
When I hear food grade, I think of like, okay, this is perfect for like brownies or butter, or like I'm gonna make some edibles with
It's
this type
probably
of
just
shit.
not as tasty with the terps. There's not a lot of terps, more maybe fats and
And it's
lipids,
just-
probably.
And it's probably made more for like how you're saying, like, okay, yeah, you know what? This one would be perfect for a butter.
It's not a
to make
good
can of
texture
butter, a
quality.
can of oil. Yeah.
Okay,
like-
okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I really don't know.
Like
that.
I don't think you can find for food grade that looks probably like this. I don't think you
Yeah,
can find
yeah.
food grade like that. It's gonna look not like that.
Not like that. No,
Yeah.
yeah, and I understand that. You see, and that's where I'm trying to get to that point where, like, okay, like I understand, I'm understanding the differences in the microns and stuff like that now. Now my learning in the rosin side, like I said, when I switched to rosin, it was cleaner on my chest.
It was.
I
Yep,
woke up
I can
better.
say
I can
that
wake
too.
up breathing more in the morning. That's why my switch from BHO to rosin. Now I'm not knocking BHO because, like I said, I used to smoke nothing but BHO. Started with that shit. You know what I mean? Crumbles, dry shit, whatever. But it was just cleaner on the chest. When I was coughing, I wasn't dying here coughing on a fucking dab and like.
And even whenever you go in on hot on rosin, it's still smooth. But
and I'll
compared,
get a cough, but it goes away, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I can
it's
talk
like
to
a
you
good
guys.
cough.
Yeah, I can talk now. And versus, I'm still catching up on my fucking
Yeah.
breath from all the
And I
coughing.
notice whenever every morning I wake up, I'll like go and cough like a little noogie. But with rosin, I don't do that
Oh my
anymore.
God, dude. I used to throw up phlegm, and I think it was just because of how many dabs and how fat I was taking them, but
Uh-huh.
wrong at the same time. Too hot, too whatever. Like, practically killing myself with the niacin or whatever the fuck it's called, that gas. It was one of those things like how you said right now. Like, I would wake up in the mornings coughing, and I'd better make sure I was coughing on my way out the door because I knew I was just gonna like puke out, and it was just clear, nothing but clear fucking phlegm, just
Big ol' loogies.
every time.
Ooh.
I finally let go of it, and guess what, dude? For over a year now, since I've been VHO free from over a year now, I have not coughed up a loogie like that.
Wow,
The
see-
only time like I ever do get kind of like congested like that is with certain flowers. Just with certain
Oh.
flowers. It's weird.
I think I'm gonna try.
Now
rosin,
that's
though.
just because flour, you're burning the flour. You're burning flour. I think that's probably why now you cough and everything. 'cause
Yeah.
yeah.
And that could be it. So that's just my
Your opinion
yeah,
on-
my
yeah,
opinion
yeah.
on that. Like that's what helped me. You know what I mean? But I don't even remember where I was going with that at first. But like, there's different. Okay, so there's different BHOs.
Oh, like the micron
yeah.
range.
There's
and the
different BHOs. There's different styles of rosin. Live rosin. Then there's cold cure
What do you
rosin.
mean by different BHOs?
Because you have your saucy ones with the diamonds.
the
and shit like that.
textures?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
different
yeah.
texture. And it's the same thing with rosin. Everybody, we just say rosin, but then there's live rosin. There's fucking what's the rosin, like the
What,
Sunday
there's, like,
rosin,
jam,
jam, stuff like that. Like there's
that
different
reheated
stuff.
shit,
So
reheated
now I'm trying
bullshit.
to- now I'm trying to learn what's what with all that. Plus, what I'm trying to learn is the whole food grade shit and the creaminess. Because there's some people that actually don't like it to be
Let's see
white.
the styles, the different textures of the rosin. The ones I know would be the batter. Then you got your sauce. Then you got your jam,
El jam.
your sauce, your batters. Think. Oh, and then you got your fucking your
And then there's like
your
temple
rocks.
hash, all that shit. Like there's all kinds of different.
Oh, but
shit.
that's actual hash.
No, yeah.
No,
Like I
that's
said,
actual
there's a
hash.
lot of different
Hashish,
things.
hashish.
But that's where I'm getting to that where like that's where I'm still on that journey with rosin this year. You know what I mean? And I'm still learning on to see what's out there.
Me too. Me too.
Like a lot of people say, 90 U is the only way to go. A lot of people say
That's
that. Do they
if you
not?
want to taste like the fine heads. I think you can still get the good shit in like
What
the
if some
70
like
U.
master fucking hash rosin dude came out of nowhere and was like 90 U is not that for that? What if he told you that? Would you argue against it or what would you do?
I would just fucking smoke on the good quality stuff.
But the only way to know that it's quality stuff is by learning it, right?
I mean, yeah, you can learn. Yeah, for sure, you can learn about it too, but you can also taste it, and I guess you can eyeball it just before.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
too,
most
you know?
definitely. The smells and stuff like
Would
that.
it be considered quality if it was good to you?
You see, and that's a good question. That is a
Like
fucking question.
Is it quality like whenever like if two people try and compare?
Say there's a group of 10 people. And say 6 of them thought it's the baddest shit in the world, and the other 4 thought it was the shittiest thing in the world.
All right, so
but
now
then another 10 come in, and it's vice versa.
It would be how long have they been smoking and how like
Let me ask this. Okay, people that
I
have been in
guess
the
there's
game
different things that
around the
come into
same
effect.
time, if one say 2 guys have been doing it for 10 years, both on rosin, one calls it shit and the other one calls it good. What factors are they going off of? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, like what makes it quality to you, but
Versus
not quality to me?
Me, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
so what? And that's the perspective of everybody. It's like you may not like the color, whatever color this is to you right now, and I'm over here like, nah, fuck that color. Like I don't like that color.
Like, I'm gonna paint my underwear that color.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like you know what I mean?
Like that, like they don't give a fuck about the color. They'll still smoke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because I've seen people. Exactly, and
Like,
I've seen
like there's some people, dude. I'm like, I'll smoke these like the carts, and they'll taste like Pansol. And people are like, oh, like that's trash. Like, go get a new one. It's like, nah, I kind of like that. Or they taste like chapstick.
Oh, okay, you see,
bro, I live for that
this
shit.
motherfucker's over there eating chapsticks and shit. He's off.
I don't have 2 in my pocket right now.
So like it's one of those things like that's like the cotton swabs. We can say I can say right now, this is the best quality cotton swab fucking stick I've ever heard. And Lunger can step in and say, fuck no. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. Everybody
once
has
it
their
gets-
personal
yeah,
say
yeah,
and their
their
personal
personal thing.
factors on how they look, what is quality. Now let's say if it is
Now,
really
then
too
then the other guys will come in and be like, no, this is fucking
No, yeah,
quality
because-
right here. We draw the line.
well, say that's another thing too, though. It's like brands of food. Some
Like,
people don't go
what
for certain
makes
brands
it-
of food because they're off brand.
What makes it?
Does that make
quality?
sense? So then, like, yeah, one makes it one. Where's the fine line on like, okay, yeah, that definitely does not meet the quality line.
Yeah, because like how you were saying, like if that guy comes up to you and says like, nah, like this is trash, like it's 160 or 130 is better. It's like, okay, well, like that's just your perspective. Like I fuck with the 90.
His taste buds are different than mine and yours, all at the same time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We can all 3 eat an orange. Do you like oranges?
Nope.
Do you like oranges? I fucking love oranges.
I fucking love oranges.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, point prove it right there.
And okay, but now check this out. We have one orange, the same orange. You're fuck no. I'm like, that's an okay orange. The best fucking orange I've ever had. What made it the best fucking orange ever? Because this is one of the shittiest oranges I've ever tasted. So what the fuck are we fighting over this shit about quality?
Maybe yours might be riper than others. Oh, that's crazy.
But what I'm saying, we're eating the same orange. The exact same orange right here. Boom, we open it. I give him a third, give you a third. But you say, it's the best fucking orange I've ever had. And then this guy's like, fuck no, I don't even want to taste that. The smell of it's just killing me. And I'm over here like, that's a fucking a 4 out of 10 fucking orange. I've had better. And you're like, what? I've had no, fuck no, this is the best one ever. What made it that? You get what I'm saying? This is why I don't like to
go down to taste buds.
yeah, bro. That's why I don't argue with nobody on what they like or what I like versus what they like, because I'm like, hey, dude, you can taste a ball of caca and say, este pinche chocolate tastes good. I'll be like, fuck you, dog. Like, you just ate a dog turd, homie. Like, there's some weird motherfuckers out there, bro, that go up to tires because they love the mud off of tires. There's a weird phobia stuff like that.
Bro, Is it weird that I like the smell of gas when I'm pumping it?
Hey, I think that's everybody, dog.
Oh,
Like, I
bro.
love carbureted fucking gassers, bro.
Oh, dude, whenever the trucks are really rich, the carbureted,
Mhm.
ooh, I'm just like, yeah.
I love fucking
Smell like
smelling the
shop.
rosin after I dab it. It smells
You
great.
see?
My lady's like, hey, there's something wrong with you. And I was like, nah, that just sounds like a clean running engine.
Yeah, it just that's how it should smell.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be fucking smelling like plastic up in that bitch.
Yeah, no shit. Burning oil.
Our fuel burns way differently. I mean, it's all the injected stuff and all the carbon stuff. You know, it's all holy shit.
Yo.
What the
Gigantor!
fuck?
Oh, he choked the TV!
Where you going? Where you going? Get your pásale, wait. Just
Pásale,
duck.
pásale.
Just fucking duck, fool.
He's going down. He's walking down the
Poor
stairs.
poor
walking
dude
down
couldn't
the
even
stairs.
fucking. He said, "Fuck you guys. I can't even get down like
Hey, he
that."
got pretty low for being so tall.
Dude, what's up, Josh? What's up, Mr. Josh? Let me get this link sent over to Chad. Who's got the next one?
Josh, what up, brother? How's work?
Pretty good. We had a couple people stay late, but other than that, it was really good. I got some good rosin smoke too.
What you got?
So check these out.
Hell yeah, pass them around. Pass them around. That way. Go that way.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Can I say something?
Go for it.
The other day that I tasted it.
Oh,
it
is this the
tasted-
one?
Yeah, it tasted like I don't know what food grade is. I don't know what they mean by whenever they say food grade. Okay, that's what we've been talking about tonight. Okay, so but it tasted like
food grade.
yeah.
Yo, this
It tasted
motherfucker.
bad?
No, I didn't say it tastes like bad or nothing like that. I just when I took compared to other rosins that I've had, this is like one of the first ones that when I tasted, I was like, is that food oil? Like, is that what people call food grade? Because it tasted like I don't know, like an oily food.
I don't know about all that.
He's
Oh,
I can't
this is what
believe,
we're talking about.
dog.
This guy has different taste buds than I do.
I thought you liked it, dude. You said it was.
No, what I'm saying,
Glorious.
but that's what we're talking about is that you have different taste buds. We all have like.
It is a little bit different.
And
Right there, that is.
See, that's scary when they don't put the micron range.
It's a mixed.
Why?
It's a mixed micron. I already asked.
Okay,
It's a
mixed micron.
I asked
Okay.
him, but yeah,
Well,
that's
what
they said.
is that?
73 to 90.
Oh.
73 to I think they say like 160 is what they mix it with.
Though? Okay, see, 160 still food grade too. So.
But that's
but still, they
that is
started off with
that
the
is
40.
easy. what's
You've
it
been taking
Over-
improper care of this.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I
soldier.
have. Fuck yeah, I
He
have.
said, "Fuck
Uh,
yeah."
So,
I didn't say normally it looks like a donut, and then what they do is it's a
oh, this is that
it's
jam.
every-
That's that sunny side up.
yeah, that's why it looks
sunny
like
side
that
up.
because
Oh,
like I said,
okay,
it's because I was taking out the outside, and I was scooping up the sauce in the middle, but it still has tons of terp sauce in it, so it's live
So
rosin,
what's the terp sauce?
live rosin terp sauce, like
Okay.
black haze. So like they said, they took like the rosin
The
that was
jam.
made from it, and then the sauce, the like the
jam.
live.
The
reheated
You know how like whenever you do like the
No,
whole
it's the shit that
process.
sweats out. That's the jam.
Oh, the
like,
terp sauce.
like you know how like when you cure it, you got all the terps at the top and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that's what they do. So they do it. So they put like the rosin on the outside, and then they mix them out, and they put 0.2 grams of live rosin terp sauce in the
What
middle.
is this, Mr.
Taste
Lover?
it, bro. Taste it.
See them?
Swear, taste it. It's actually really good.
Yeah, you have 160 in there.
The black haze.
Lalo said it. Fucking.
I'm
Just
talking.
try it.
What's your other stuff? What's
You
your
gotta
other
try
stuff?
it.
Nah,
You
it's all
still
the
gotta
same.
try
All right,
it.
I'll try it. I'll try it for the
Like-
love of the money.
Like it's one of those
For
things.
the
Like
money.
you know what?
Hey, you don't do it.
I can't force you to do it.
For the
It's one
love
those
of the
things, you know
money.
what? I
Dude,
can't-
it's an
I can't
inside
say.
joke. My friend used to always say, for money. Shout out, Javi. For money.
Just give me my
All
money.
right, all right. Just give me my money.
Just give me my money. Just give me
That's
my
it.
dab.
Just give me my money.
Josito. Is this like Dosido and
I don't, honestly, I don't even know.
that's
I
good.
didn't even ask him. I should have. All right, let me try this bad boy out. Whoa, you got, I didn't know there's two different ones. Did you try this one, Lalo?
No, I just tried one. Which one did I try to Josh?
Gloria.
Yeah, I'm not even
This
sure,
is
bro.
black
Not the
cherry
black
cake.
maple?
I have black haze and black cherry. I think you tried maybe you tried the black haze.
I think so.
I like
think
the,
it was
it might be the black haze tastes fucking great, bro. It tastes fucking
you know
gas.
what? That's what you had said. Motherfucker gotta slap it around to make it work.
I like the black haze though. Definitely try that one if anything.
We got Clint. Yes, sir. Let's go, brother.
What's wrong
Josh
with the
finally
black
made
cherry?
it.
The black cherry's alright. It's good, but I feel like it doesn't have like that much like taste to it. But the black haze had a taste.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
bro.
they don't-
Typical shit.
Hey, bro, he would. Hey, that's why we love Nick on the show, bro.
What
This
happened?
is
What
why I
happened?
miss
What
Nick
happened?
on the show because
Oh.
Nick brings out the fucking real questions, bro. Nick brings out those fucking questions that it's gonna make you scratch your head type deal. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely gonna make.
I'm sorry for
you scratch your
people
head
who don't
type
like it, but that's
shit. Hey,
just
no,
me.
fuck no, bro. I love it. I love it. It adds on to more. You know what I mean? But just like
Chocolate.
washing any plant. Okay, let's see. Okay,
Yep, here it comes.
boom, boom, boom. All right, food
All right.
grade, meaning the resin head wasn't good enough and strain didn't have enough terps and THC in it.
So if it's
Wait.
Yep.
But just like washing any plant, they all have different trichomes and stalks, and some 45U could be just the size of the average head if they are milky and not see-through. Okay.
So basically, food grade, it's not getting made into rosin and sold into rosin. It's getting made into food because it's not good enough for rosin.
Wait, what?
No.
Is that not what he said?
No, because then there were going to be food grade rosin.
But no, but that's
Like a food grade concentrate. You know what I mean?
It's just food grade.
All right.
Because the resin
Mr.
head
Gnarl
wasn't good
Jackson.
enough.
I
and
need
the
you to dumb
strain-
it down for me. I need you to talk people to me.
The strain didn't have enough terps and THC in it. That's it right there. It just wasn't strong enough.
I'm from the southeast part of New Mexico, so
No,
you need to
no,
talk to me
'cause
like from southeast. part
Can
of
you
New
have
He still says
90U
cowboy.
that's not strong then? Because
Mexico. A la verga.
if food grade meaning it wasn't
Should we
good
reread
enough,
it? Does anybody, like
can't
the class
90U
teacher
be
said,
the
do
same
we need
shit?
to reread this? Like I said, I need to dumb down a little bit. So food grade meaning the resin head wasn't good enough and strain didn't have enough terps and THC in it. Okay, I get that part. The resin head, the fucking trichome thing, the resin head did not have enough terps and THC in it.
So they added
But- huh?
more of the plant itself with a thicker.
Stalk.
Yeah.
So, but just like washing any plant, they all have different trichomes and stalks, and some 45U could be just the size of the average head if they are milky and not see-through. Okay. So yes, if you have shit flower, any 90U will be shit.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
no matter what, that's why there's different. Okay, like we were saying
So
before,
you can't have shit.
90U. There could be
It all
5
comes
different
down
90Us,
to
and they
the-
can all be different colors. It just depends on the wash,
all
how they
comes
wash
to
it,
the
and how they grow
you
to
know?
the grow.
Because you can
Okay.
have fire 45 tech. Dude, can you consider 45U fire if you have it or if you come in possession of really good 45U? Can
If
you
the
still
plant
call
is
it
good.
fire?
If the plant's good, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
what
If
I'm
the-
taking
so
from
this is
That's
this is
good.
what people are
Can
saying.
you pass me the one you're not dabbing on? Is that way I can take a dab?
Have you tried this one?
Pinche Chicano, you turn. So check this out. So yeah,
This is,
because
YP. What's YPF stand for?
Yellow passion fruit.
Yellow
Passion
I
passion
fruit.
think so.
so people
He hasn't corrected me.
Good ass
So.
gas.
actually not just people, growers
Uh-huh.
or people that make hash rosin, that make rosin,
Cultivators.
cultivator. Okay, or they keep a list of all the flower or all the strains that can actually produce the heavy trichomes. And those are the only fucking plants that, or strains that they will grow because
'Cause
those are the
some
ones that
yield
produce
more.
yeah,
And so,
more terps, more
and
THC, or
some
more
people grow for resin and some people grow for flower.
like
too. I
people
know-
like.
I've
I'm pretty
heard of
sure
that
growers
too.
will like the one that comes out super
So, like,
frosty.
wouldn't a
The more
73 to
trichomes, the better.
159U be a mixed micron?
It's a premium. It's a premium micron. That's what.
Like 159 is
That's what they sell at the
So
dispensary.
159 is different than 160?
Yeah. I don't know. Huh? I think so.
Because when you go by micron size, the sizes are like it's like a big difference. Like 73 to like 82 to like 90.
Because when they say like 73U, it's really like 72 or 70 micron range. It's not the actual micron.
I'm late with a few minutes left, bro. I missed the last
It
one.
is mixed though, right? Like it's between
Shame on
70
you,
to
Alex.
90
Shame
to
on you.
159,
Just
or is it
kidding,
like,
dog. I
do they
hope all
just
is
mean
good, bro.
70U and then some 159.
There's 70U and there's 119U.
all in
The micron ranges that are in between 73 and 159 that are all in there. So I'm thinking that I'm not sure. You fucking lost me. I'm not smart. I'm not that smart. You lost me on there.
I got you.
It's because like you were mentioning about the glorious, and I was like, well, yours says it. Like yours actually says it.
Yours says it too, motherfucker.
Yours says it's a mixed micron.
I know,
huh?
huh?
When I asked my work, that's exactly what they told me. They're like, it's a 73.
Your hash maker did it too.
What the fuck, no?
Give me my shit back.
We're ending this shit out, man.
Give my shit back. Don't look at that. Takes the fucking sticker off.
That's funny, huh? So
Give me that shit.
But like I said, of course, the flower is going to be the difference. Like,
Yeah.
so of course, I'm pretty sure this is some top rate shit. You know what I mean?
it's good.
All right. So each strain, regardless of its strain, if it's wash grown right or wasn't chopped down too early or too late, the head have to be bulbous and milky. an example, less waxy head, and if they are clear, they are less likely to have any terps or all the CBD, THC, etc. So with sun time and humidity, all of that will change the color of the head and terps. Heat will change it and stuff. So he's trying to go, okay, that motherfucker just came in late. Fucking that last one just came in late. All right, man. So we're about to get ready. We've been taking some dabs.
That was a good talk.
No, it was an amazing talk. That's what this is about.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. We gotta be learning about this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
exactly.
this is the shit we be dabbing. We gotta know what the fuck we dabbing.
Exactly. All right, guys. So we're about to that
That's it.
portion. We got about 15 minutes left, and we might go over just a little bit if that's okay with all of you guys. It's up
I'm
to you
okay
guys.
with it.
Cool.
Yeah. I got
I know
here
you
late.
just got
I
here,
know how I
so
got
yeah,
here late.
I still got to take another dab. I'm gonna try I'm gonna try the other one, the black cherry. Is that cool?
Go for it, dude.
Is this
Try
one
to
it?
see if that one tastes any different than the
Black
black
cherry.
haze. See if it,
Okay.
or if it gives you that same taste. And let
Definitely.
me know if it does give you that same taste. I want to know.
So, guys, Josh, have you heard of House Bill 10 on the cannabis industry side? You work for a dispensary. I
House
figured
Bill
you would have
10?
heard. Yeah,
House bill.
the HB 10 bill. No, okay,
Is it? Oh, the House 10 bill.
Yeah.
whatever. It's
No,
HB 10.
No. It's because
I don't know politics. Leave me
No, but
alone.
when you said it, I heard like a House Green bill or something. I was like, is that like a fucking company or something?
No, no. It's just a House bill. It's just the new shit that's being pushed and
cannabis,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, for cannabis. Yeah, of course.
But
Like,
Chad will
But-
give us
but
more
then again,
insight on that.
So understand, it did get passed, but
Okay.
it now has to go through 3 other houses.
No, yeah,
to
I understand that part.
And this can get killed at any moment. But
All right.
we're hoping.
I brought an
Fuck
expert
it,
for
yeah.
that. Okay, though.
Okay.
I
Bring
brought
on
an expert
Chad.
in for that. Okay, I brought an expert in for that. We've had him on the show before. We've had him on with Cruises Craft Cannabis before. This guy is my 411 guy. I love watching his shit on Facebook. I mostly catch him on Facebook. I believe he does have an Instagram. He has a podcast as well. I don't know if it's still Grassy Logic or if
Oh, that
it's
is
just
super
Ask
fruity.
Chad.
That is
Um,
very fruity. Like, you don't
but-
get no gas. That's straight fruit.
Like I was saying, but we're gonna bring him in to talk about this bill, and we're gonna let him talk. We're not gonna interrupt him. All right, guys, we're gonna let him talk. This goes to everybody, including myself. So take a fucking dab, smoke your shit. Let's let Chad talk because this is some important shit that's coming. Like monopolizing the fucking game. Like, is it gonna kick out the little people, the small people, not the small people, but the fucking community people?
Knowledge
Let's
is
put it that
power.
way.
The more you know, the better. Dude.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta be up to this.
Even if you're just a connoisseur and you're just staying at home smoking, not into the business, this is something that still may affect you or still may come across you. Like, you still want to know about this shit. Trust me. Help out your local peeps. Help out the local dispensaries. Let's see what's up. Let's get Mr. Chad in the motherfucking house. What's up, Chad?
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's Chad from Ask Chad Grassy Logic.
Hey.
How's it going, fellas?
Welcome back,
Going
brother.
on?
Welcome back, doggy.
Appreciate it.
I'm ready to
appreciate
hear
it.
that iconic laugh, dog. Your fucking laugh, bro.
You know
I
what?
feel like you died it down a little bit. I'm like, nah, bro, take off.
Sometimes I forget, or if I'm really stoned, it'll really, take off. They call it the Seth Rogen laugh at that point.
That's
Oh.
But the Lit Lounge, the consumption lounge here in town, they actually did a clip and they had like a background like sound from the lounge. You can hear my laugh in it, and it's kind of fucking funny. She's like, and it kind of goes with it. It's kind of iconic. I was like, we'll keep it. We'll fucking run with it.
Fuck yeah, dude. So what's new with you, man? Let's go ahead and start off with that. What's new with you? Let us know what you got going on. What's been new?
So, we're on season 3 of Ask Chad Grassy Logic. Thank you again to Adams Media down here in Las Cruces. They're the ones who produce it. We have new guests, of course, every week. We're still doing the whole political thing where we're keeping everybody updated on the legislative stuff. And of course, I'm doing the rosin stuff with the twins again. So be ready for a drop from us coming near you. So yeah, we're back at it, fellas.
What is it called this time? I gotta know.
All right. So since I'm on here and we're talking with you guys, we're going to go by Reservoir Dogs.
Oh,
Is it that one show that came out?
Mr. Way.
The movie. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually Mr. Blue.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, we're back again at it. We're washing and running. We're trying to get things out. We got some label stuff that we're getting together, finalizing that. Then we're gonna get it packaged up. We'll get it out to the dispensaries, and all that good stuff around the state.
Fuck yeah.
And of course, I do my advocacy stuff. I was running around the state doing the town halls. Got to meet up with the governor. Talked to a bunch of senators, House representatives, and everything. We got some psilocybin stuff going on too, so we can talk about that if you guys want. I know we only got a few minutes.
Hey, no.
No. You got all the Bro, we're here. We're here.
Yeah,
We're
we're
here.
good.
All
Man.
right, man.
I need to hear all of this shit. You
Okay.
everything.
Awesome. So, well, let's start out. We'll start out HB10. I heard you guys talking about that. You know, for some reason, it came down when, and I just appeared, like a genie.
Yeah, like you're like someone summoned me. Someone say house bill.
Did I hear a house bill? So HB10, that's going to be the enforcement bill through the CCD RLD essentially. I was actually at the committee hearing the other day when they voted yes in the committee itself. And I did testify with mixed feelings. As I do know, we need enforcement here in the cannabis industry. We have to do it correctly because we could run into an issue where the wrong people are targeted again, if you know what I mean. We could also run into another issue of certain parts around the state, and you gentlemen know exactly what I'm talking about because I'm from Eastern New Mexico too, where they will definitely target people in a sense, either consumer, medical patient, or a business. You know, really, we would just want them to go after the legal entities. We don't want them to start just going after petty little crimes when it comes to consumers and patients. And so that was really my concern with them. And they did write some things down. And, you know, it seems the bill does have a lot of support. I met with the governor the day before when I dropped her off the piece of paper with all my data from the town hall stuff we've been doing the last 2 years. And she asked me, she says, well, how does the industry feel about, you know, about the enforcement bill? And I told her, I looked at her, I kind of smiled. I said, it's kind of mixed, Governor. And she like looked at, she said, okay. And I was like, all right, thank you. She said, keep doing what you're doing. I said, you're right. She remembers me. So that bill is essentially for enforcement. What it does is it gives RLD policing powers when it comes to cannabis. So it's pretty much going to be like a cannabis enforcement policing. So they'll be able to do warrantless searches. They'll be able to seize stuff. They'll be able to shut people down. Now, what I was told by Todd Stevens from the CCD that same day after the committee hearing was that they were really trying to just do this to allow the CCD to find out who's doing bad and then also take the product at the same time. So it's going to be two separate entities. So the CCD won't be the police. It'll be the RLD, which they have similar ones too when it comes to RLD, like alcohol and tobacco have similar ones. And there was a couple of representatives in the committee that had some questions that, is this a similar thing that you guys do in other industries other than cannabis? And they said, yes, this is exactly what we do from other industries, and this is why we're doing it. So to me, it's kind of like, okay, maybe there's some middle ground that we need to be making here when it comes to this. So we have to understand that we're in a regulated market and we do need some policing. But again, my concerns are going to remain until they are fully set to, you know, put to bed. Now, as you guys were saying before, yes, this bill only went through one committee, has 3 more to go. Not every bill is going to have 2 committees. Sometimes they have 3, sometimes they have 4. It just really depends on the bill and how important it is. Sometimes they'll do what's called a rocket docket, where they'll send it to like one committee and then they'll send it to the floor and then they'll just rush it through. Usually do something like that when it's like a special session. So anyway, with this bill, that's not going to be really the case because we have 60 days session, but it still has to go through another committee. Then it's going to go through the House floor, and then it has to do the exact same thing on the Senate side. Now, here's where we get a little weird because on the Senate side, you have the Senate Judiciary Committee. Now, you have Senator Cervantes on that committee. He's the chair, and he is kind of a mofo when it comes to any kind of bill. He will read it from the very beginning to the very end, every letter, every period, everything. He will scrutinize it until it's just pulp again. And so that's one
Why?
thing.
Is he just like against cannabis, or is it
He's against the way that we went about legalization of cannabis, and he thinks that it's a failed system. So anytime that he gets to prove the system himself right, he'll do it. So last year, he's the one that actually introduced that. Actually, I happened to be at that committee hearing too. He introduced that. He did introduce. Senator Pirtle introduced a amendment in that same committee that was going to close the drive-throughs, and that's where the committee and it passed. And so that's why I had last year had to go up and try to fight it, and we got it passed by 1 vote. So it's his committee, and he agreed, and he's probably going to attack drive-throughs again. So we're not out the woods with that.
Oh, I was going to say that's the last time we had you on the podcast. It was like
Yeah,
right after that happened.
Yeah, you're
February
right.
8th.
You had just saved the drive-throughs. That's when we brought you on. Bro, this is the guy that freaking saved y'all's fucking drive-throughs.
You know what's iconic? February 8th. That was February 8th of last year that we had you on here, dog. That was 3 days before. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's wild.
Yeah, bro. I was looking at that.
No, what, you're right. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah, because I remember towards the end of end of January is when that committee happened, And then we had about a week to prepare. I had to find every single drive-through in the state so that way we could report it to the legislature to let them know these are the places that are going to have to close and go out of business, because here in New Mexico, we have places that are just drive-throughs. You know, and that's actually something unique to us. You know, not everywhere has that. You know what I mean? So that's something that kind of sets us apart from Colorado, Washington, Oregon, is the fact that we have 24-hour ones if your city, county, whatever allows it, of course. But we know we have the drive-through ones. Here in Cruces, we have the 24-hour thing.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah, 24-hour
No,
dispensary.
no. Roswell's the only
7
city in
p.m.
the entire state that has a 7 o'clock curfew.
And 5 o'clock on
Really?
Sundays. Yep.
And five,
Every Carlsbad,
dispensary
10
has
p.m.
to.
Yeah.
There's no, whether you want to or not, you have to. Every other Oasis is open till like 9, 10, 11. Some dispensaries are 24 hours. Like I said, but because the city of Roswell is the only one where the mayor said, nah, everyone closes by 7, opens by 10, and on Sundays by 11 to 5. That's it.
Whoa.
You know, a particular company there, cannabis-wise, likes to speak in the ear of the government locally, so that doesn't help either.
But then again, you gotta understand the mayor of Roswell too said that he also capped us out, but now he's allowing Nomad to open up. They started opening up again. So I'm pretty sure Nomad paid.
Is that why they took their sign down and put it back up?
No, they took it down because supposedly they came in without any authorization.
No way.
That's actually a good question for Chad right there.
They came
So,
in. No.
Roswell's been breaking the shit out of the laws since the fucking
legalization.
Fuck it.
The thing is that no one sued them. Yeah, they've been breaking the law this whole time. You know, the cities aren't allowed to ban or throttle licensing. They can only say yes or no to a business license. That's all they can do. They can't say no more dispensaries. That's actually against the CRA.
That's why
what they are allowed to do is they are allowed to set times. They are allowed to set distances from 0 feet to 300 feet from a school. Here in Cruces, we have that variance, but they have a special use, so you can apply for that. That's why we have a dispensary right next to a school. It's a charter school, so it's like they share a wall. And guess what? Kids don't get weed. Isn't that crazy?
Right.
When we first went to adult use, Roswell wasn't allowing any kind of sales, and that was illegal, but no one was suing. But there's a lot of influence from one particular, cannabis business there within the government. So that's help. And so that's probably the reason why no one really tried to sue or challenge anybody. But you also have the areas that are closer to the Texas border, so they probably saw that as more of a priority than, let's say Roswell, unfortunately. And then they have such a stronghold in that area that maybe it's just not worth it to them. And that kind of fucking sucks, dude. And I think that in a certain sense, we allowed the local governments to have a little bit too much power when it comes to this. Like, why are we making it confusing, allowing them to say yes or no to consumption lounges? That was something that was supposed to solve the I can't consume at home issue. That's what that is for. And that's actually those are my babies. I was on SM 105, a government sanctioned task force for medical cannabis changes back in 2018. And I worked directly on the consumption lounges language. So I know exactly what they're for.
Yeah, you talked about it last time you were here. And ever since then, dude, I've been telling people that nonstop. I'm like, no, if we want a consumption lounge here in Roswell, I'm like, we literally got to sue for it. We can't sue for it. We can't get by. I go, but I ain't got the money to sue for it. Do you? And they're like, no. Because I have a lot of people like, what Roswell needs? We need this. I'm like, no, we do, but we have to sue for it. Like, we have to literally, you have to jump through a bunch of hoops and sue the city just to get it. Like, it sucks, dude. Like, it really does.
What's crazy is Otero County isn't even that, strict on things. They have like a set times and stuff, but they have consumption lounges, stuff like that. So it's just unfortunate that Roswell's that way. But I digress on that. I can talk about the whole state issues. I can jump back to the bills real quick. So HB 10, we already talked about that. That's the enforcement thing. If you guys do support or do not support who are watching, please hit up your representatives either way. That'll help with the bill. And you can also give input on the bill. The best way to do it, if you're not near Santa Fe, is just to give them a call. Leave a message with their assistant. They have to relay that message to your representative. One thing I will say, when excuse me, when I'm normal, when they have those little generated messages stuff and you put your email and it sends it to your representative, they throw those away. They delete those because those are copy and paste and they know that. At least put something of your own writing at the very beginning, a paragraph or whatever, so that way they ensure to read it. I was told by a legislator here, Senator Soul, he says, I delete those. and I'm sure that is practiced around the whole legislature.
Damn.
So yes, those are convenient, but they don't help. So that's that bill. We also have another bill, and I have a bunch right here. I'll pop up, but we have another bill that's going to do some stuff for the medical cannabis patients. Here's a little something positive. Yeah. So
yeah.
I got my card.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
it's
dude,
called
we've always
cannabis-
done that. Medical cannabis. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go.
Oh yeah, no, it's really short. That's why I wanted to get it. It's a cannabis testing certain employees. What this does is it adds in an area to the Linen, Air, and Compassionate Use Act, or a medical cannabis program. And it says an employee shall not be considered to be impaired by cannabis solely because the presence of metabolites or components of cannabis. And then the one under it, underlined, which is added, random drug testing of an employee shall not include testing for cannabis. An employer may require drug testing for cannabis if the employer has reasonable suspicion of the employee's impairment of cannabis at work, or after accident involving employee, at least one other person, or accident causing significant damage to property if the employer has reasonable suspicion the employee's impairment of cannabis at the time of, pretty much just like anything else, right? Any other job. And it says the employer shall follow the cannabis impairment guidelines when testing for cannabis impairment, and the state is going to be the one that defines it. It's 1 page long, super simple.
Wow.
But something like that is huge.
Huge.
because-
That's big.
bro.
Exactly. Something like that.
what
is-
holds
Jobs
the
are gonna
cannabis
change. A lot of
smokers
jobs
back
are
from
gonna
getting real
change.
jobs.
That puts people like me at ease. I'm
Yeah.
a medical cannabis user, and
yeah.
honestly, if my work was to find out, dog, I'm canned. You know what I mean? No matter how good of a fucking mechanic I have, dog, I'm fucking canned. Like, it's just one of those things. But I've never hit it because I believe in shit like this should be happening, and I'm glad it's finally going into
Starting to
effect.
protect people.
Because there's mouth swabs, bro. There's mouth swabs,
That's
isn't
true.
there, that go up to 12 hours back.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
too, and like I said, it's the same thing with alcohol. Like I said, that's the reason I've always wanted this, because I want them to treat weed like they treat alcohol.
Definitely.
If you can't drug test a dude and be like, nah, I'm gonna drug test you to see if you went home and drink alcohol, and I'm gonna do it randomly. You know what I mean? Especially in a state where it's legal to smoke weed, there's no reason for them to be like, I'm gonna randomly drug test you to see if you're smoking weed at home. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, but it's like, but of course, like how we mentioned, if you have reason to believe, this dude's walking around with his eyes bloodshot, zombied out, then maybe he is smoking some weed. But no, but like you said, now they can't be like, fuck.
Okay. We got a question. Would you mind taking a question from one of the
the
comments? Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. What is the difference with that and SB 406?
SB 406. Oh my god, that sounds so familiar. That was last year's bill, wasn't it?
Dude, you're asking the wrong guy on that one.
I think I think it was last year's bill. I mean, if it had the name on it, that'd be easier. But I think that was a similar one that came out last year that was trying to do something similar. It was a 30-day session. And 30-day sessions, it's a lot harder to get things passed unless it's something very important, because they're usually just trying to work on the budget. The budget is like their main priority. If they get the budget through, that's the only thing they do. That's really all they worry about. It's a 60-day session now, so now we can kind of get more in. However, a 30-day session is great because you can introduce the bill and it might get a committee or two, and then you get some feedback on it, and you can go back the next year and improve on that bill. And then they also have the intermittent, the intermittent, well, the committees that happen like during the summer when the session isn't going on. Probably should use that term anyway. And when they have those, they get feedback as well, and then they kind of talk about some bills that they're working on too. That's how I had a head start on this HB 10, because they were talking about it before that and around that time too. So yeah, I think that's protection for workers with cards. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured. It's that's all it is. So 406. So there's actually two for this one. There's a House bill and a Senate bill, and usually what they do is they send them at the same time to kind of like throw spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks. However, you run into an issue there, because if one is different than the other, then you have to go back and both have to agree again. It's kind of like starting over. So what they do is if one gets further than the other, they'll merge them, or they'll just drop one. And so that way you end up with one bill. But usually it's just a tactic. They do that with a lot of them. So you'll see like the same bill, but one in the House and one in the Senate. Yeah. And so that's really the only difference between all of those. The other one I want to talk about
On
is
the
going to
worker
be.
one, real quick. On the worker one, real quick. Did anybody specify on an hourly thing? Because I think, what is it with alcohol? If like, say you were to get breathalyzed the next morning or some shit like that, or
Um,
whatever, like, did anybody mention like an hourly thing, like a delay?
So
Like,
what it looks like in the bill is they're going to propagate some kind of rule or standardization after the bill passes. It's common. It's better to do it that way, so that way you can change the rules easier. They usually meet, like once or twice a year for rules anyway. And then you have like emergency rules if it ends up being something that's very terrible. So it's good that it's going that route, because we can have input is on that too. So yeah, you can always have public input on all this stuff.
And what would you in your opinion, how many hours before, like, the last joint, the last dab before work, like before you know what I mean, like,
Just in case you get randomed or something.
yeah, not just that, but like, no,
like you came in high.
yeah, like that
like
way they don't
impaired?
say, yeah, like that way they don't say you came in impaired, yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm a
yeah,
big fan of microdosing. If you guys don't know, what that is, the listeners, it's just taking small amounts periodically throughout the day, or just small amounts. And what it does is, yeah, you could be like, yeah, I have a high tolerance, but you can lower your tolerance and still get the medicating aspect that you need. And to be honest, a lot of us probably need to lower our tolerances a little bit sometimes too, and kind of get a reset. So what it is I don't know if anybody's ever heard of taking snaps. It's just like when you smoke a bong, this is just an example. You just put a little bit in there, enough to cover about maybe a quarter, halfway. You just take that whole thing and boom, and then that's it. And then you're good for the day or whatever. Now, I don't recommend doing this before work, because you run the risk of losing your job because you smoked before and you're not supposed to.
What I mean is like say I smoked at 9 or 10 p.m. the night before I went to work. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, how many hours in between should there be? Like, say, if they were to test you.
So
say you go in at 6 a.m. and your last bowl was at 10 p.m.
The THC levels in your blood start to go down every 30 minutes. So I would say 3-4 hours. At least get 3-4 hours, 5 hours comfortably, just to make sure you're fully sober, and everything like that. Just like when you drink, they say 1 an hour. Just make sure you pace yourself, and that's where microdosing comes in too, because you're able to kind of pace yourself a little bit more too. It's like that drink an hour kind of aspect, and that's kind of maybe the way that people can start thinking about it, is a snap per hour. Yeah, if you do like a snap per hour, that might be your best bet.
That's a thank you. You answered that shit perfectly. That's what I needed to get at. Like, okay, cool. And
everybody's tolerance is a little bit different too, so we have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially people starting out and stuff like that. It's a heavier thing.
And that's great, and snaps are great for people starting out too. It's not too much, it's just right, and then they get to, get the medical aspect and everything of it too.
And they get a fresh hit every
time.
Exactly. Everybody gets greens.
Hell yeah. All right, dude, I'll let you move on to the next part of the bill.
Okay, so the next one I want to talk about, and this one's actually really important, is so this year the tax is due to go up 1%. Right now we're at 12%, and after, of course, the state tax and the other local tax is 20%. So we're looking at 21% at the end of the day. Now, what this bill does is it stops that and keeps it at the 12%. So we'll be at a total of 20% with this bill. However, we still need to do a lot of work and actually kind of bring those taxes back, because eventually we're going to have to, because it doesn't really make sense, because we already pay the state gratuity and all that crap and everything, and then they just tack on more tax on top of it. It's almost like getting punished just for being
double dipping type shit.
Yeah, and of course the state loves it. They're making a lot of money off of it. But I made a proposal last year to one of the legislators. She told me we couldn't do it, but I think it's BS. I'm pushing it. Lower the taxes for New Mexico residents, have no taxes for New Mexico residents, but out of state people that want to buy cannabis here will have to pay a premium tax, and that will take place of that.
I think. But Colorado does shit like that, I believe. If you're out of state, that's one of the taxes you pay is out of state tax.
Yeah,
you do pay a little bit more if you're out of state, but then I think if you're a resident too, you pay like less tax. But they still pay tax regardless in Colorado. But I think you pay less if you're a resident. But then I do get that, and I would like that. That would be pretty dope, especially if it's like New Mexico residents. I would like that. That would make sense too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But would it still work already? And they're like, I'll pay that. I don't care.
The biggest thing is like they would, because like in the dispensary, especially, I see it all the time. They just want people to get a medical card instead. Like if they're like, oh well, if you truly want to feel that way, then get a medical card.
Yeah.
And if you truly feel like you do need stronger edibles or you don't need to pay tax, then get a medical card.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people, but then there's people that they have their gun right. They don't want to give up their gun right. They don't want to get a medical card. So then what they do is they just pay the tax. You know, so I mean, it's $21.58 right now is what we're charging at our shit. So, and they said it was gonna go up soon.
Interesting. But yeah, that's what this one does. But because by 2030, we'll be at, I believe, 18%, which is about 28% at the end of the day. So it's close to 30.
Yeah, hella.
Yeah, so it'll go up 1% every year until it's done. So this bill right here is actually very important. This is one that I would recommend everybody contacting legislators and tell them to pass. It's 1 page long, very straightforward. I see no issues with this whatsoever. Getting through the legislature. So there's that one. And then we also have the one that I really, really hate to talk about, but it needs to be talked about, is the one that allows the counties to petition for license pauses. Now, we all know that something like this was going to come. And
We were
this is
talking about that earlier.
Yeah. So we're making a little bit ground with the state, realizing that closing licenses will be a disaster. And the reason being is that this is a capitalist market. This is a competition. And if you close licenses, you're not doing anything but putting a Band-Aid over an infected wound and allowing the infected wound to get worse. All the while, you're losing businesses left and right because of the infected wound. So instead of cleaning the wound out, and while it's small, you know, the issue, and then putting a Band-Aid over, or even then you don't need the Band-Aid, you can just allow it to heal. We just decide to put a blanket over it so that way we can create a monopolized market and say we failed. Now we need to be more strict. So that way the corporations could take over, because a lot of people that are pushing for this are the big money out of state guys, Oregon, Washington, Colorado, California. All those guys want us to be like them because all of them close their licenses. And they all try to tell us, well, you'll see this and that, but no one has allowed to keep their licenses open to allow capitalism to take over. They all freaked out because people were starting to lose their businesses. But that is business. Either you make it or you don't. It's binary. You know, so at the end of the day, some businesses will make it, some won't. I mean, we lose businesses all the time. What is it? That Swan business that was delivering food. They just said
the ice cream.
Really?
Man, I grew up with that.
You know, they claim
We
there's
were
just
supportive for that trip, but yeah.
yeah, and they got out of the market. So I mean, that was them making that decision. And to be honest, no one owes us anything in the cannabis industry because we decided to be here. We decided to put our house up. We decided to say, yes, I will sign on this line and I will follow these rules. No one else forced us to do that, and no one is forcing us to stay here. We can sell right now if we want. But if you really want to be here, you're going to fight. You're going to make sure that your business makes it, because at the end of the day, you're in charge of your own success, not the customers. The customers only are really, to be honest, customers only owe you a chance. That's it. I would say give them one chance, you know, and that's really all they owe you. And after that, that's on you. You know, you get that free one. And after that, I don't know what to tell you, you know, because some people, like I like to say, they haven't ran anything more than a track. And then they're trying to blame something else because of their failure. The good thing about this is if you fail and you have the means to try again, you can. If there's a closed market, you can't try again. And of course, we're just punishing the people who aren't fortunate enough to have money, who are saving up to get into this industry, because we have very cheap licenses, but there's still a lot of costs associated with this. So they have to be really smart about this. And then those guys that are 20, 19 right now that want to get into the industry and the market and they want to get their own business and be entrepreneurs, we're stunting them. We're stopping them and telling them, no, you can't be an entrepreneur and you can't try because you didn't get in early enough. Sorry, you should have been born 2 years earlier. You know, that's not fair. You know, like, and I've heard people like in Albuquerque say, like, I think they should just close licenses. You know, when you got in, you got in. If you didn't, then oh well. I'm like, that's not capitalism. No, I was like, no, that's not right, dude. Like, that's a weird way to look at it. Yeah. And that was actually on LMC's video on YouTube when he visited Albuquerque. And I keep telling him to come down south. I was like, you got to come down south, dude. It's totally different. You'll see. Especially Sunland Park, Little Dubai. That place is insane. If anybody else has never been there, you got to check it out because it's a little nuts. But anyway, this bill right here will give the counties the ability to petition to the CCD to pause licenses 2 years at a time with no limit. So what this means is every 2 years, they can petition to the county and have them close licenses every 2 years indefinitely. So places like Roswell we'll be able to do stuff like that. Places like Alberto, places like Carlsbad, Hobbs, et cetera, et cetera. We'll see it in the rural areas, and it'll be a freaking huge thing.
So that means then the big corporation will come in and take over.
Yep.
That's what that. Holy crap, dude.
So I recommend this not passing or even seeing the light of day.
Yeah.
So if you guys could, if you are going to contact a representative on something, this one right here needs to fail. This is terrible legislation. This is not the way you run any kind of business. You know, we don't say no more taco shops, no more Mexican restaurants. You know, we say may the best one win. And to be honest, the competition creates some really good competition and good food out there. So
that's where the best food comes out, dog. Hell yeah.
100%.
Bro, damn. So that's what I was about to get to next. I was about to ask on the bills, because this bill, if it passes, that means everything on that bill passes. But if it fails, everything on that bill fails, right?
Yes. And so,
so it's all one. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you also run into the committees. They'll have amendments, so they can actually add any change that they want to the bill via an amendment, but everybody has to vote on it. It's a majority vote, of course.
Gotcha.
So there's always the chance of that. So there's something could be changed, it could die, they could table it, which is essentially making it die without, you know, saying that. There's all kinds of things that can happen. Hopefully that doesn't pass, and we'll see. I don't know why they just go to closing licenses automatically when it comes to issues. You know, we did it with alcohol.
A lot of it has to do with influence. Yeah, like I said, I know a lot of company and companies that would love to see that, because they just want their dispensary in every single place and nobody else's, and they want to make all the money themselves, and they want to be, you know. But no, why would you allow all these other people who grow better than me into the market? You know, and
yeah,
a lot of them pay. A lot of these people pay, and they've been paying all these mayors' elections and stuff like that to try to vote on something like this, because that's exactly what they do. As soon as you close it out to anybody, that's their competition. They don't want, of course, they don't want competition. If they've already got a good setup and they're already, you know, whatever, then yeah, the more they could just leave it. Okay, we're here, nobody else, and we can just open up as much as we want, dude. That's nah.
And then you run into the issue where you could have a county do what the DOH did, very shady, right before. I don't know if anybody remembers this. Before adult use happened, the DOH actually opened up licenses for a couple of hours to allow one license. Now, they claim it was fair and this and that, whatever, but only one license was submitted. Only one license was selected. And of course, no one really gave a shit after a while because the license is open. But it gave that company a head start, and it was showing some favoritism. So we could run into corruption shit like that. This is New Mexico.
Yeah, we know what company that is.
I know exactly what company.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's the company that definitely wants this bill to get passed. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly the reason we cannot allow that, because I know people that grow way better, that people that truly deserve to try to get their part and just see if they can. You know what I mean? How you said, like I said, just seeing who can and what. I love to see all the differences, because it gives more variety of what the hell's out there, instead of just, no, this is what they have. If they're out of it, they're out of it. They don't, whatever. They're like, you know, just limited. You know.
So I want to say on this bill too that it only affects production. So it's only going to close production licenses, not retail. That's why I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. You guys have been bitching about retail. Because in the CRA currently, in the Cannabis Regulation Act, the CCD is actually supposed to meet every August or September to readjust and to look at the numbers of the plants that are allowed. So the 20,000 plants that we have is actually an emergency rule. And the CCD is in control of how many plants these places are growing. And they're supposed to every year, by law, meet and then adjust that number. But they're so afraid of getting sued, they don't want to do it. But I'm like, this makes no sense. You're going to get sued either way if you do this. So it's like their way around it, but it doesn't make any sense when there's already a fix in the bill when we have oversaturation, and that's adjust the plants, because you can't sell a lot of weed when you don't have a lot of plants. To be honest, we don't need 20,000 plants. Who needs 20,000 plants? Because the quality goes down significantly.
100%.
Plants.
And then you're left with just the same thing. You're not left with the variety that you can get if you have, like I said, multiple options, instead of this is one thing that's grown and this is the one supplier of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I've seen that tons of times where like this is the one supplier. That's why all these people, that's all they have is the same strain, same stuff. You know, if they have it, they have it. They don't, they don't. It's like there's no variety.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so the last one I'm going to talk about, and this one has nothing to do with cannabis. This is actually the medical psilocybin bill, and I've actually been working on this for over a year with this group called Soul Trip. They're the ones, that got the sponsor for the bill. They're doing a town hall in Albuquerque this Saturday. So if any of you are watching or in Albuquerque, you're going to be there. Check out the psilocybin town hall, ask some questions, get some answers, maybe give some suggestions on the bill on what needs to be there. Now, this bill, it's not going to be like cannabis, like when it was when we did it, because we let the floodgates open. We said, good luck. Psilocybin is something totally different. We have to be very careful. We have to keep safety in mind with this. So what this will do is essentially allow people with a medical psilocybin,
strict regulation.
Yeah, this one's going to be a lot more strict. And to be honest, it needs to be, because the reason why is because there's not as much stigma on psilocybin right now as there is cannabis for whatever reason, because this makes Jesus. But we don't want that stigma getting us. We want to make sure that we're showing them that we're being responsible about this. And then later on, we can show, after people are well educated, parents are educating their kids, doctors are educated on this, we're all on the same page. Then we can kind of open a little bit more to, allowing people to do it on their own. But right now, it's kind of like a pilot thing. So it's going to be, you have a medical cannabis. I'm so used to saying that, medical psilocybin like card. And then what you'll do is you're not going to be able to like have the psilocybin on you. You will get it at the clinic, and then you'll be dosing there. And so you'll be able to be in an environment that you want. And someone actually brought up, are you going to have to be like in a office environment, or can I have like an outdoor kind of thing too? And I was like, that's a good question, because that might be what someone needs, is kind of more of an outdoor kind of experience versus an indoor with the trippy lights. So it's going to be under supervision of a professional. They're going to have a board. It's going to be a bunch of members. There is going to be native representation or indigenous representation on the board. There is some consideration when it comes to indigenous use and stuff like that, especially for ceremonial. I talked to Senator Steinborn this past weekend too about that as well. He's one of the sponsors, and so he's probably going to look at that too and maybe find some kind of way, because we allow other things. Why not this? We don't need to muddy the water with it, make it a little more confusing for them.
Yeah.
So we are going to allow the production people to be producers. Now, one thing I did want to tell them, I said, let's not do what we did with cannabis. Let's allow the common New Mexican to participate in this, because we're going to run into things where we're going to have rural patients having rural clinics needing rural psilocybin. They're not going to be able to throw it all over the state like we do with cannabis right now. We need to create a way to get this around the state. And the best way to do it is to rely on your locals. So if we kind of have a similar model that we have now with the cannabis, now don't get me wrong, this is going to be a little more limited because it's medical. So we might see a cap at first on some of these, but I think it should be allowing to see where the areas are going to have these clinics, and then go from there and allow the producers to start in those areas. So that way we can kind of see how this is going to work too. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves right now. We're kind of looking at the way Colorado's doing it, and we're kind of taking the way that they're doing it, and we're kind of doing it our own way here in New Mexico. These bills can and will change. There will be amendments. I've never seen a bill not have an amendment, really. And so this is no different, and it's going to be a long process. It's not a super long bill. What it does is it really just leaves the rules and everything to the DOH and all that good stuff, because that's a lot easier because we can petition it. Now, I recommend this bill passing. Please contact your representatives, let them know, please, yes, pass this bill. However, if you have concerns or anything, let your representative know right then and there, so that way if they do find a concern, they'll bring it up on the floor, or they'll bring it up in committee. I've done it many times, and they do it. Actually, legislators watch my show, which is actually kind of cool, and I forget about it.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's great. That means they hear you out, bro. That's awesome. And you're the people's person, like you're the spokesperson for the peeps. You know what I mean?
He's out there speaking for, what I mean? Like I said, there's got to be someone that's got to be the voice, and I'm so thankful that there is people out there, that are willing to sit out there, speak their voice, because that, that's some stuff that gets done. No, I need to start calling too. I need to call my local.
So no to the HB10 and yes to the which one was the psilocybin one?
So HB10 is mixed within the industry. I recommend everybody reading it for themselves and kind of coming to your own conclusions on it. I'm not going to recommend anything on that because I myself have mixed concerns and mixed feelings on it because
definitely.
If I'm not sure, I'm not going to tell you guys for sure. The one that really needs to fail is the one that allows the counties to petition to close licenses.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that one right now. That's SB 152. It's
SB 152.
It's sponsored by Elizabeth Stefani Lord, and Anita Gonzalez. If these are anybody's representatives, contact them. If not, contact them either way. But if they're your direct representative, please contact them. That means a lot more because you can say, I'm your constituent. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because when you have two, that becomes plural, so they can say constituents. So if you're just one, that's constituent. So even if it's two, they will say, my constituents say this. So it only takes two people sometimes to change something. So keep that in mind. We are better in numbers, and even if it's two.
Hey, we gotta be the voice.
SB 152 is a hell no to me.
Hell yeah, hell no to me too, brother.
Hell yeah.
The rest are pretty much just cleaning up language. One of the other bills I didn't mention, it's pretty monotonous. It's pretty much just going and fixing the background thing. We messed up on the language in the original bill. The feds told us that no, you're not going to be able to do the federal background check because your language isn't aligned with ours. So it's just correcting that and making sure that people are getting their background checks like they should be. So that's the other one. There's really nothing. That one's pretty cut dry, and the rest of them, like I explained to you guys. But that's pretty much everything that's in the legislature right now. We have until the 21st or the 20th of this month to have bills introduced. So we'll see them start rolling in here in the next couple of weeks. And we're about almost halfway in here, coming soon.
No, yeah, definitely. So let's get on it, guys.
Chad,
I mean,
appreciate your knowledge, man. You have no idea. Like I said,
thank you for
everything you tell us, ever since we talked to you last time, bro, I just been passing your knowledge to as many people as I can at the dispensary. And then now that I work there, I tell everyone now, I'm like, no, I'm like, I had to do it. This is how he explained it to us. And I exactly how you're telling us, man. Like I said, I appreciate your knowledge. I take it to heart, bro. I write your shit down like it's the Bible, dog.
No, yeah, bro.
I appreciate it, guys. I really do. It's a lot of work. I've been doing this for many years, and I'm just glad to pass on my knowledge to the next generation.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys fighting, paying attention, and I can't wait to see 100 different cannabis businesses at the Roundhouse whenever something like this happens. One day we'll have it, but right now I get it. It's a little weird trying to talk to your government because we were fighting them for so long.
No, yeah, definitely.
Especially when it's like, hey man, can we fight for this weed rights?
So I get it. I get why
call who about weed? What? Like, it's like no, like generally, definitely call them, let them know, like, hey, you do have rights as a stoner, as a spokesman, you have rights as to definitely have this and that, and then read up on these, man. That's so cool.
And if you got any questions, make sure to hit up Chad. Chad, let them know where to find you one more time, man.
Oh yeah. So Invader Kush is my Instagram, and of course Chad Lozano and everything else. Ask Chad Grassy Logic is the name of my podcast. You can find it anywhere, YouTube, anywhere that there's podcasts, you can find it. We are on season 3, so there's a bunch of episodes you guys can watch. Some of the stuff that you may not know, I might have a whole episode on it. I try to keep the titles and the descriptions in there. So, or maybe if you're just bored, go through the seasons and check it out. It's very entertaining and it's very educational. That's how I try to keep it, but I try to keep it light too, and have some comedy in there too on the side. So, guys, give it a follow. And gents, thank you so much for having me on tonight. It's been a freaking pleasure. Let me know when you want me on again. Maybe we'll be on here in the next couple months. We'll see.
Hey, why not, man? If we got any other questions, dude, you're coming on.
And of course, with everything, how you mentioned everything passing, coming through, whenever new stuff coming up, things might be getting changed. We'll definitely have you on.
Appreciate it, brother. Well, you guys have a wonderful night, and it was great having you guys on. And you know what? I got to have you guys on the podcast one day.
Dude, most definitely. Hell yeah.
I'm ready.
Dude, I'm waiting for that Reservoir Dogs, man. I'm going to be on the lookout.
Oh, you'll know when it's dropping, brother. I'll let you know.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Shoots.
Later, then. Later, bro. All right, everybody, man. That was Chad Lozano right there, man, giving us the 411 on the New Mexico House bills. Bro, he went through a lot of bills right there, and SB 152, man, that's one that you do not want to pass, man. That'll fuck up our local growers.
We had like at least 15 people call for that. Imagine what they're like. I had multiple people call me, constituents tell me about this.
Yep.
Dude, that's a huge number. You know what I mean? Like, so that can make it all the difference. So that's something that we don't want to pass.
All right, guys.
For sticking around. Shoot.
We appreciate you guys. You have a great night. We'll catch you next motherfucking Wednesday. Latest. And remember, stay